Hey y'all, it's your boy Chuck Farley with I Love Rand Paul. ILoveRandPaul.com. Everywhere on the internet is I Love Rand Paul. I read a bunch of articles this week, and y'all have to excuse me a little bit late posting anything recently because I've been a little under the weather. But just recently I read an article where Rand Paul said Obama's legacy is a constellation of scandals. Like he's so smart, he's bringing up like you look up at the stars and you just point at them and name them. Like there's Benghazi, you see the little tail on it, and there's a belt on it, and there's another one, whatever scandals. You just come up with all of them, whatever scandals, constellation of scandals, just all these things that are there to mar the administration of Obama, because that he just already stepping on it like I'm gonna take over, I'm gonna fix it, and it's a mess. And then he called out some people because I guess they were writing a bunch of articles that said that Rand Paul says, well, we won't be able to overturn Obamacare, as if he was saying like, oh well, y'all just accept it, learn to love it. But that ain't what he said, and he struck back. He was like, no, I said defund that sucker, and we ain't gonna stop fighting. We just gonna take out the part of the bill that says we're gonna pay for it. So, when y'all go to cash a check, you'll be like, oh, sorry, there's no funds. It says it's insufficient funds for Obamacare, and y'all can't have it. Sorry. And then he said the Republican Party, he said, y'all remember when Charlie Sheen was running around going, winning, we're winning? Well, that's us. That's the Republican Party, except without the crack. I don't get it, but, Rand's sense of humor is above mine. He's like the Monty Python of libertarianism. Like not everybody gets him. He's on a different level. I'm like scratching my head like, I don't get it. But it must be funny. Because, he said we're like Charlie Sheen. Okay, cool, Rand. We're Charlie Sheen, we're winning. And then there's a PAC, Political Action Committee, and they call themselves Stand With Rand. And the FEC was like, hey, y'all can't do that. Y'all can't have the name of a candidate on there. And Stand With Rand PAC was like, oh, really? Because is Ayn Rand running for office? Well, I didn't know. Because how do you say that, we've donated a bunch of money to Rand. We're collecting money. We've had little sub things for Rand Paul. But, you look at them ones that are like, they got the word young in their title. Well, there's a bunch of people that are in office named Young. How come y'all don't go after them? We're just using the name Rand. We ain't necessarily for Rand, even though they're secretly they love Rand Paul. You know what? They're playing the game. They're just screwing around a little bit. And then Vogue magazine did an article about Rand and his wife Kelley Ashby. Now, them progressives gonna have a real hard time with this because people got up in arms when Hillary Rodham Clinton was like Hillary Rodham Clinton. Everybody's like, oh, she's using her maiden name like she's so special. Well, guess what? Kelley Ashby don't even have the last name Paul. She is a modern woman, and she kept her name. And she said something that struck me in this article. She said that the thing that she likes the most about Rand is he's optimistic and doesn't fall apart in a crisis. But she also said, oh, I don't think we're going to be running for president. I don't see it. Even though Rand Paul's mom was like, oh, yeah, it looks like he's ready to run for president. She's like, oh, yeah. She's being reluctant. She's playing that game like, oh, look at that. She's not like, at home, she's like, we're going to run for president. But then she's like feeding into it a little bit, like he's optimistic and don't fall apart in a crisis. And she might as well throw in smart and smells good too, but, everybody just already knows that because it's Rand, So, and she's 50 and she's hot as hell. It's crazy. It's a good article. Y'all read it, look it up on Vogue or whatever. Maybe I'll link to it. Maybe I'll put it in my Twitter. I ain't been tweeting as much as I should. I've been working hard and everything, keeping the golf course straight there at the end of the season. Going into, like when everybody's going to be golfing because the temperature is getting nice out here in Las Vegas. So y'all go and do your own research. Set yourself up a Google alert or something for Rand Paul and share the love. Let everybody know. ILoveRandPaul.com. Tweet me at I Love Rand Paul. Send me a question. I'd love to answer a question. Nobody's called me or sent me a question or anything yet. I'd love to answer one. All right, that's all I got. Peace.